It's time now for a look at latest in local news. In the news, the Jesup City Commissioners met Tuesday at 7 p.m. for the regular monthly meeting, but also at 5:30 in the afternoon for budget discussions as they're meeting with department heads to prepare to approve their fiscal year 2025 budget. As the city's budget runs from July 1st to the end of June, this proposed budget much in line with last year's budget, around $11 million. The city scheduled another call meeting for this coming Monday at 6 p.m. to hopefully finalize the proposed budget and also have the 2025 budget passed by the end of the month. Also at Monday's meeting, the commissioners and city manager will finalize the rates and schedule for the Cracker Williams Recreation Pool, which they were told should be ready for business before the end of the month. City employee David Bohannon at the meeting, he's been the project manager for the pool project. He told the city commissioners Tuesday that a few items are needed that were not in the original budget. One item, a mobile chair to help people in and out of the pool. That's a state requirement, cost $9,800. Also state required signs, and they're also purchasing some tables and chairs. City approved the purchases at the meeting on Tuesday. Once again, at Monday's meeting, they'll finalize what they will charge to enter the pool and release the pool hours and schedule, cost to rent the pool for parties. All that will be finalized this coming Monday at the called meeting, then advertised to the public. But the hope is that people will be using the newly renovated pool at Crack Williams by the end of this month. Also at the meeting, an update on the Pine Street Fire Station. Renovations and construction update is the plan is to tear down the existing fire station and build a new fire station at the same location on Pine Street. City approved the $1.8 million for the project. Once again, David Bohannon, Building Inspector Don Heron on hand with that report on the project. They told the City Commission and City Manager that they feel like they can build the new station less than what is budgeted with in-house labor and use of inmate labor crews. Under new business, a public hearing on a rezoning request on 755 West Walnut Street from R2 to C3 to allow construction of a middle building for commercial rental spaces. No one on hand to oppose the rezoning and was approved by the zoning board, passed by unanimous vote last night. And let's look at your City of Jesup meeting on Tuesday. Once again, the call meeting Monday, where they'll once again discuss the budget and finalize cost and entry rates into the newly renovated pool at Crack Williams Recreation Center, and the target date for public use is by the end of the month of June. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, despite law enforcement asking for the community's patience in the investigation into the death of 8-year-old Noah Bush, more rallies and protests are planned for this week, beginning tonight and running through Sunday at the intersection of CVS and N Market and Circle K. Time each night from 6:30 to 10 p.m. entitled Noise for Noah. Once again, the Sheriff's Department updated the investigation last Thursday afternoon and state that they continually meet with the family of Noah and keep them in the loop of what is taking place. Sheriff's Department stresses that when the investigation is complete, any charges made in the case will be appropriate to the evidence obtained in the case. They also stress with it being a juvenile case that the procedures involving first appearance and the presentation of the case is different than adults. It happens at a much faster pace and everything to be presented in court is present at that time. And the Sheriff's Department continues to ask for the community's patience, but again, a rally is scheduled each night beginning tonight and running through Sunday each night from 6:30 to 10 p.m. Wayne County Commissioners met Monday evening. The county revealed that they did get a response from the Georgia Attorney General's office on the complaints filed by Commissioner Jamie Hickox about Open Records Act and her complaint about being excluded from the past executive session. County Attorney Andy Beaver filed a response with the Attorney General's office, and since receiving the county's response, the Attorney General's office sent the following letter to Commissioner Hickox, and it read as follows: Dear Mrs. Hickox, hope you're doing well. Attached, please find the Wayne County's response to your open government complaints through our office. After review, our office is satisfied with the county's understanding of its responsibilities under the Open Records Act and Open Meetings Act, and will be therefore closing our files on these matters and taking no further action. I do want to note that our office spoke to county attorney regarding the potential limitations to discussions of pending litigation, executive session, and the applicability of the exception therein. Should you need assistance with another government matter, again, in the future, please feel welcome to contact us. Again, signed by Kristen Suttermeyer, Assistant Attorney General. So the bottom line is the Attorney General's office isn't going to get involved in the local matter once talking with the county attorney, Andy Beaver, and getting a response from the county attorney. Other news from the meeting, the commissioners approved their EMS medical director agreement. That was approved 5-0. It was tabled from the May meeting. Linda Hall was appointed to the DFACS board in District 1, replacing Stacey Harris, who resigned. Under new business, the board approved an agreement with the Georgia DOT for prison detail, also approved 5-0, and they approved the bids for fence and lights at the rec department and for the pickleball courts. Also approved the bids for the vehicles for the road department and approved a $21,000 to replace a vehicle in the sheriff's department. Also agreed to move their July meeting date to July the 8th, not to conflict with the July 4th holiday. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes and news. Scriven Mayor Jason Weaver is hosting an Epilepsy 101 training event to raise awareness about epilepsy and equip participants with skills on seizure first aid. It takes place on Thursday, June 20th from 10 to 2 at Coastal Pines Polytech Center here in Wayne County. Mayor Weaver says the epilepsy training seeks to bridge the gap by providing comprehensive training to participants, ensuring they are well prepared to assist individuals experiencing seizures in their schools and communities. Participants will undergo hands-on training, exercises, and simulations to reinforce their learning and build confidence in their ability to respond effectively to seizure emergencies. Through the events like epilepsy's training, we can equip individuals with the knowledge and skills needed to support those living with epilepsy and promote inclusivity and understanding. Senate Bill 45 AJ's law ensures students in Georgia receive care for epilepsy or a seizure disorder while attending school. Again, they stated allows physicians and parents of a child being treated for a seizure disorder to provide schools with a seizure action plan. Once again, the event's free and open to individuals of all backgrounds and experience levels. And again, it takes place on Thursday, June 20th from 10 to 2 at Coastal Pines Polytech Center in Wayne County. Former candidate for governor and Appling County school employee has parents and NAACP upset over a picture she posted on social media, and a crowd attended the Appling County Board of Education looking for answers on what some parents called racist and sad online behavior from Candace Taylor, a school administrator. Many parents on hand state they believe Taylor violated the school's social media policy. School administration states they do not comment on personnel issues. None of the parents who attended were able to speak, as Appling's board policy is that you have to sign up 24 hours in advance. Those that attended the Monday meeting did not meet the deadline, but they state they'll be back on hand at the July meeting. Many of those parents say they have begun the process to sign up and be able to speak at that meeting. Taylor has since removed the post, and picture has not made any public statement regarding the social media post. Next community blood drive is set for Monday, June 17th from 1 to 6 p.m. at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. Again, the blood drive taking place from 1 to 6 p.m. They ask you to please visit redcrossblood.org to enter Jesup to schedule an appointment. Sponsored by the Jesup Shriners Ladies Auxiliary. Again, Monday, June 17th from 1 to 6 p.m. at the Calvary Baptist Church Gymnasium. And that'll do it for latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.